afternoon or evening, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here, and joining me as every Thursday, we have Digger Jim in the corner down there. How you doing, Jim?
Doing good.
And of course, we have the illustrious gentleman from the north. We have Mark Andrews. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm very well there, Gary. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. I'm certainly ready for tonight's episode because, guys, we're doing something different tonight. So I had the pleasure to meet Milt face to face at Steel City Con, and he suggested that, hey, wouldn't it be a neat idea? Neat, because that's his word. Wouldn't it be a neat idea if we did a board game version of that show? Immediately, I loved it, and it was a great idea from Milt. So for the inaugural first edition of Game Board 1011, of course, we got Milt on, and he is going to take us through game board history and some of the ones that he has in his collection. Milt, how you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing fine, sir. It's a pleasure to be on.
Always a pleasure to have you, buddy.
As long as Mark doesn't attack me too much.
Hey, we're all friends here.
now I got to say, when I met Milt, it was like meeting somebody I've been friends with forever. We talked, we gabbed. Wasn't a beat skipped, and Milt, my kid, says hi.
He was a pleasure to get to know.
Yeah, it was great getting to go down there and see a person to person, and a great memory for me at least. So let's say hi to the chat, and then we'll come back to you and we'll start talking board games. So first in, as always, we have Las Cruces. Good evening, sir. Nice to see you, James. We have Miss Tina Carenson, who will be back soon. Thank you, Tina. We appreciate you. We have one of my favorite people there, Anachronic Comics, Joe. How you doing tonight, Joe? Mr. Steve White. How you doing, Steve? Nice to see you, buddy. We have Mr. Doug Bratton. Good evening, Doug Bratton. Nice to see you. And for those of you who don't know, go check out Doug Bratton's Instagram page where you can find the link to his Kickstarter for his book, Isolation. And we'll talk about that more on another night, but go check him out, Doug Bratton on Instagram, and go check out Isolation. All right, and we have, who else do we have here? Getting down, we have Dean Jackson Roykirk. Good evening, sir. Bring on the board games, yeah. Already troll us. And we have Mr. Chuck Hensey. Good evening, Chuck. Nice to see you, buddy. Tina has
Psychedelic Comics.
Thank you, Tina. We have Paul from Psychedelic Comics. Good evening, sir. And I think, are we caught up? Just about. We have DVH. Good evening, Dr. Von Hoots. Nice to see you, buddy. All right, and as I usually do, I will just keep. Oh, Cliff, what's going on, Cliff? Nice to see you, sir. I'll keep giving everyone a tip of the hat as they join. We're going to get back to our man of the hour here in a second. Oh, one of my all-time favorite people, Jerry the Jitterbug. Good evening, sir. And we are filling up, guys. It's going to be a good show. KVDM, good to see you tonight, sir. Thank you for joining us. And what's on the comic rack? Good evening. Nice to see you. And yes, we did say board games. We are changing it up tonight. 23 Munch. Good evening, sir. Nice to see you. And Brad is here.
Hey, Brad.
Nice to see you, Brad. Thank you for joining us. All right. And with that, I think we have said hi to everyone that is currently in here. So we're going to bring it back to you. So I love this idea when you brought it up. It was a brilliant idea on your part to go with board games. So before we even have you show your first one, where did this love of board games for you start?
When I was a kid, we always played a board game. We used to have board games with my kids basically every weekend. And it's just, I never threw the games away. So I have games going back to when I was given them as a kid.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's kind of neat. It's there's a lot of different games. I even the story game is probably my favorite, simply because it's also my oldest game.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
So,
Well, and the cool thing about board games is it's like us readers. We have our physical copies. You got the physical board games, but there's some that you don't even know exist. So many have been made. There's been so many different little niche board games that you don't even know exist. And sometimes you're lucky enough to know about it and have one. Most of the time, people aren't.
I've got like 100 and some games, I guess. So to grab 10 is kind of fun. It's taken up a lot of room. So,
I bet.
and the big thing is, as long as the games are complete and in decent shape, that's all I ask for. I don't.
Right.
Yep.
And a lot of these games, I own a restoration company, and I go, and a lot of times we're doing demos and all kinds of crap, and we find games all over the place, and people are just throwing them out. And it's kind of fun.
And I'm a product of the old school too. I'll always love board games for some reason. There's just a unique fun to be had with them. But start us out with your first one.
Okay. Well, this is this isn't actually my first one, but I had to show it simply because I think everybody will remember it and like it, and that is the Charlie's Angels game.
Oh, nice.
It's from 1977.
Right?
Easy.
That's all
Easy,
I
Jim.
can. Yeah.
Well, what is interesting is almost all these games going back to like 1966. A board game is a board game. They're all pretty much all the same.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun. But I couldn't find a comic to go with. I'd like to get a comic to go with each game.
Right.
And I was having trouble going up my steps. And so I didn't have a really good chance to look. But does anybody know if there is a Charlie's Angels comic?
I don't know.
There is.
There's got to be.
Yeah.
There is.
There is.
They had one like less than 10 years ago.
Really?
Oh, that doesn't. No.
Yeah,
He's
it
talking about
wasn't.
the one from like 77.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't count, Gary.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if they did
Well-
$6 Million Man, Milt, you got to think they did Charlie's Angels, right?
You would think, but I don't think they did.
Well, since you mentioned that, the first book up tonight is based upon this old TV show.
Yeah, big.
Nice.
Now
So I
we're
brought
talking.
this is the first issue of the $6 Million Man. And I think it might have been Steve, but it might have been, I'm not sure who it was. One of the guys did magazines, and there was a magazine version of this that couldn't find the damn thing, but it's kind of neat.
Man, I used to be in front of the TV every time that was on.
Yeah, I mean, it was that's when you're growing up, it was so cool. I mean, but and to go with that, of course, we have the $6 Million Man board game.
Wow.
And
That
this
is
is
cool.
from this is from the middle 70s as well.
And I could just picture myself as a kid playing that game and just going, making all the sounds while you play.
Making all the sounds. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Oh, go ahead and hold the back of it up there again, Milt. That way.
yeah, it's more of it's a card game. More
Yeah,
than
Yeah.
That's
But
all right.
it's,
That's cool.
yeah. But I remember playing this as a kid, and it was just great. I really liked that one.
Did you run around the house making the binding noises? Of course. Everybody
So,
did.
yeah.
What's wrong
Glad
with
to pick
Brad?
it on.
When you were lifting something up, it was like. Come
Now,
on.
for some reason, I was having trouble going up the steps, and I couldn't find I have a #1 of this comic,
Okay.
but I couldn't find the dang thing, and I apologize for that. But and that is the It goes with the 1965
Oh God.
Oh wow.
McHale's Navy game.
Now I've never seen that.
That's an awesome game.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've never seen that. I remember seeing McHale's Navy, but I've never seen that game.
Yeah. Now, Mark, do you have these games too? I assume.
I have some, yes.
Not in mint condition like that, though.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's no. It's not in mint condition. It's it's in good shape and all.
Yeah.
It's complete, and that's
And
all I
it's
care
the
about.
Yeah, that's the key.
The key is complete.
And
Yes.
and you've played that one too, Milt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We used to have game night every Saturday, so
Yeah.
it was. I have a friend.
And just look at that box art. I mean, how cool
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah, the box art on those old games is awesome.
Yeah, it's let me know if you can't see it. I'm trying to hold
No, it's looking good, Mel.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
is there any graphics on the back of it too, Milt?
it. No, this is 1965,
Oh,
and almost all games before 1969 are blank.
Just blank.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's cool.
It's in the
So did you cobble together record bags to cover the games with, Milt, or what did you use?
that is exactly correct. They're not Mylar. They're all of my albums. I have like 3,800 albums. That's one of my hobbies. Also, I
Using
use they have polypropylene
Yeah.
sleeves, which
Yeah.
are good. And
There you got people in the audience whistling the song already, Milt.
well, now we got to go a little sci-fi. And
love it.
let me just see what year this one's from. Excuse me one second.
No problem.
Oh, this is from 1978. And I have the first issue of this. And again, apologize for not being able to.
Oh, no worries.
Don't worry about it.
We got
But-
a different format for a reason tonight.
Right. This is about
Well,
the games,
and
baby.
that is Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Look at that.
Now that is a gorgeous piece of art right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is actually a fun game. It's
Mhm. That is a good game.
And one of the best
You have this
battleships
work or
in
not?
sci-fi.
Yep. So far, Milt, we're batting 100.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah,
you're the man.
I would just take that out to look at the box art alone, Milt.
Yes, it's well. Here's the pieces on the back. They
Oh, okay.
Oh,
show
nice.
you that it's a combination of dice and
Dice and-
cards.
And cards. Yeah.
It's
You got a lot of Battlestar Galactica fans in the
Yeah,
audience.
that is cool.
but that's again 1978. That's I think the first year that the it was what did it run 2 or 3 years on TV? I forget.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years, and then
2
they
years.
came back in like 1984.
It
Yeah.
ran 2 years and then it came back and it shouldn't have.
Right. They did like they went to Earth or something.
Yeah.
and- yeah.
Yeah,
that was-
Battlestar 85 or something. It was
Was
like they
terrible.
Well, it was funny too because they had these great concept shows, but then they could go a couple seasons, and then they didn't have the budget for them anymore.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the budget killed him.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay.
Dave is saying it was 1 year for Battlestar Galactica and then Galactica 80.
80. Yeah. Okay.
And
Now,
I
I've
always
seen it
defer
too,
for
but-
statistics like that to Dave because he has that stuff.
That's okay. It's good to have that in the audience. Thank you very much, Dave. Now,
Okay.
Milt, before you get
Yes.
to the next one, I have to ask you:
Yes, sir.
how was Memory Lane treating you when you were taking these out? Were you like just lost in nostalgia and remembering back in the day?
No, because I played these. I played these fairly within the past year. I played all of these, and
Oh,
wow,
okay.
and I have friends, and they come over and we socialize, and
Do a game night.
yeah, it's
Cool.
It's a long story, so
That's all right. I used to have some people I would do game nights with, and it was fun.
Yep.
But life gets busy.
I'll throw this one out. This is I'm not sure the year. I think it's 1970 actually. Let me check. I have a lot of Monopoly comes out with a lot of editions.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Godzilla, a couple different Marvels, etc. So I Planet of the Apes. I try to get as many of those as I can.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of ridiculous, but how many
Ooh,
versions of
no.
Monopoly? But what makes it cool is all the games have like different tokens.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's what people collect.
Yes, and I enjoy that. It's
It's really irritating when you find a good Monopoly game and all the tokens are gone.
don't
It's
yeah,
complete except.
Yeah, that just pisses me off. But anyhow, okay. I think this game is roughly 1969, 1970. Most likely, it could be 69 or a little bit earlier. And it is when I was a little kid.
Ooh,
I used to love
yeah.
Casper, the friendly ghost,
same
Right on.
here. And
and
hot stuff too.
Yeah.
Little devil.
yeah, I mean it's just something neat. And so it's the Casper game.
Very cool.
This is more of a smaller kids game, but it's the same type of game.
Oh, I would play the hell out of that. And
Yeah.
again, the box art's amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of these games are really good. When I was in college, I used to take some of these to college. Some of these games are really fun drinking games. You wouldn't
You
think so.
landed on the devil. Drink.
I mean, it's anyhow.
We could in future shows with you, we could have our own drinking game on here. Anytime you say the word neat, everyone's
Yeah.
gotta take a shot. In the
Take a
first
shot.
10 minutes, everyone's gonna be schnookered.
Right.
Now, what to go to next? Let me just check to see what my time
Yeah,
frame is.
Marquee Post was so underrated.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm a big fan of Captain America, of course.
Yep.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite Alex Ross covers,
Very nice.
and it is Alex Ross, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
really love it, and it has the wrap around. So I got to show some comics in here at the same time as I show the board games.
Right.
So this is from 1966, I believe. It's Captain America game.
Holy
Yep.
cow. That is amazing. And you got the Falcon on there too? Sweet.
Yeah, it's it might be not be 66. It might be 68. If anybody can tell me when Captain America 117 was, Mark, you must know.
I think it was 68, but I could be wrong off the top of my head. So
Then
I'm
it's
going
got to be 68 then.
It might be. I think. I'm not sure. I'll defer to Dave or Chuck. We're both
No doubt in my mind, Chuck will know.
and they're already Googling it anyway. So
Yeah, but Chuck knows just as much as anybody I know.
Yeah.
Doug Bratton was asking who did the art on that box, but I don't know if they ever really give you the artist's name unless they signed it.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. Some of these look like they're Jack Kirby drawings, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
In September
I-
69, the Jackson Roy Kirk.
69. We were both
Okay.
wrong. There you go.
Well, it's still a white backing, so it's
Yeah.
1969 or before.
Hey, Zach, nice to see you, sir.
It's really unfortunate that a lot of the artists didn't sign the boards, the art on the game board, like on the boxes, like because some of the art is really, really cool, and it's almost like a ghost artist.
Yep. How about another Marvel? How about I'll show some books. Marvel Fun and Games magazine, #1. It's hard to find these that are 9/8 because people wrote in them.
Right, the nature of what it was.
Yeah,
That was what it was
absolutely.
for.
So it's kind of fun. And along the same lines, this was ABC put out a comic that was
Wow, I've never seen that.
all the shows
yeah.
that they were doing back then.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
That's a pretty good. I guess it's an I know. It's not the greatest, but it's hard to find one that's from '66. That's is.
Yeah, I didn't even know that book existed. Milt.
Me neither.
Well, this is one of the ones I got a ton of this kind of crap, like from CBS and NBC. Whenever they did their morning cartoons, they would put out books. So, okay, but these Marvel type of books go with this board game, which is the Marvel Superhero Strategy Game, which is kind of neat.
That one is cool.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm looking for that one still, Milt. I don't have that one.
Superhero strategy.
That
And
would be cool. Let's play that now. Bust it out. I'm ready.
Open it up and see what's in.
And again, the art on the front
Then
is just amazing.
here's what the board looks like in
Oh,
case you're wondering.
man.
Oh, cool.
And then and all the
You get to
figures
pick a
are
character.
in here.
There you go.
And then it has like this little.
Oh, look at that. That's sick.
Now, who did you play, Milt?
I'm a Captain America guy. So
Oh, the Iron Man. Iron Man. I call Iron Man. Dibs on Iron Man.
I can see everybody arguing over this, but it's
That was kind of like a Stratego, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's
to
the
be.
Marvel Stratego game.
So, but it's
Very
a
cool.
fun game, and I oh shit, oh sorry,
Oh, you're fine. No, that is a cool game.
but that's highly
Yeah,
recommended.
I love the box art on that one.
Yes, and it doesn't say who does it.
Nauman's asking, do they have Stratego DC Marvel? I think that's what that is, pretty much, right?
This is kind of a Stratego
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah. Good guys versus bad guys.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
now they do have other games that they really started putting out in the late '90s and in the 2000s that are they're like $80 games.
Mhm.
They just a second.
That was cool.
Hey, that's definitely really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
I mean, there's got to be a coffee table book out there of just old game board art.
Oh,
If
there's
not,
gotta
it's a
be.
missed
I would
opportunity.
think so. That's
There's
maybe
got-
that's-
There's
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
there's a
book
couple
and,
books. There's a couple books on games, but not the art of the games. Just tabletop games and stuff. And they're really really low print runs and really odd publishers. And
Right.
there you go, Milt. You got 100 games. You could publish a book.
or no, Gary can do the book and he can use my games as pictures. if
There you
want.
go.
But
There you
here's
go.
the 4-color number 6, or excuse me, 4-color number 878 from February of 1958, and it's the first Peanuts comic,
Yep.
Oh,
right on.
wow.
which is kind of neat.
That is kind of neat.
Yeah, it is.
And to go with that, of course, we have Snoopy and the Red Baron,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
and this actually.
A skill and action.
I believe this is from 1955. I'm not sure. It's written down here somewhere, and I don't feel like looking. But it's 57.
I love just the red, and I love that the
Yep.
characters are in black and white on it
And it's in
Red.
pretty good shape.
because it reminds you of the newspaper strip that way,
Yep.
Let me see what I got here. we got the Red Baron.
There you go.
Ooh, you actually get a plastic Red Baron? That's amazing.
And
Now I can see Milt flying that around the house, making the noises.
Yeah.
well, there's another plane somewhere here that you put Snoopy in. So
Right.
it's here somewhere. I'm not
Very
sure where
cool.
the heck it is. But anyhow, I Snoopy and the Red Baron. That's I thought Tina would like that more than
Oh
anything.
yeah, she already
Yeah,
commented on it a few
peanuts.
times.
Oh,
But
So
there's
that-
a lot
that's
of
for
peanut
you,
things
Tina.
in here. And you already sent Naman on the last one. You sent Naman to eBay to go do some buying.
Yeah.
Naman's
that?
going to eBay to look, see if he can
Yeah.
find one of those games.
Yeah. Rabbit hole.
I don't have a clue.
Yeah,
Um,
that's his
So,
problem. Keep
Should
showing
I
us good
go?
stuff.
Should I go more? How about this? I did find this book. God knows how, but it's the Adventures. It's only an 11-issue series. The Adventures of the Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
I'm a big Planet of the Apes guy. What can I
Yeah.
say? And I have a couple Planet of the Apes games. This is more recent, which is kind of neat.
Wow.
Recent
that-
meaning like 1977 or
No, I'm
That's-
talking no, a lot more recent.
oh, okay.
Is that the role playing one?
Well,
Yeah, must be.
yes and no. This is roughly 2015. Oh, interesting here. This is a recent game, but on the back it does have cover art by Jason Edmiston,
Oh, cool.
whoever that is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Well, he
kinda-
did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did.
I mean,
Yeah,
seeing that puts you right in the TV show.
Yep.
Yeah. And then there's an older game I have that's actually it's not older. I didn't bring the other game down. Shit. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I was talking before about Monopoly, and this is the Planet of the Apes Monopoly edition.
Oh wow.
Never seen that one.
Yeah, I've never seen that one either.
The tokens are Dr. Zaius, Cornelius,
Mm-hmm.
Now we
Yeah,
need the
Zero,
damn dirty apes. again.
Taylor, Nova, and General Ursasis, whatever his name is.
Orco or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
General
it's-
Orco.
That's really unique art on that one.
Yeah,
It
it's
kind of
kind
has
of
a 70s vibe to it or whatever.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I haven't seen those original shows in forever. It's gonna make me want to watch them.
Yep.
and then you can always look at the back.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that when they have a picture of the whole game on the back,
Yeah, you
Yep.
should always show that. Absolutely.
and you get the figures right there in the bottom of it, huh?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Very cool.
Most of the Marvel Monopoly
Milt.
games do the same thing, which is kind of neat.
Not Milton Bradley, Milton
Right?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Right. Yeah. Awesome Planet of the Apes.
oh my. I'm running out of games, guys.
I don't
should-
even know what number we're on.
We're on 9.
9. Oh, good. There we go. You're good, Milt.
It's my job to keep track of this. I'm the host. It's
Yeah, I was
Milt's
gonna
job-
say,
it's
I
Milt's
have no
job to
idea.
have fun.
I'm so enamored with everything he brings up. I'm like, I don't know what number it is, but it's amazing.
But this
Right?
is for I'll tell you what. I haven't had any DC yet, so I'll show some a recent DC game I picked up. When I
Nice.
say recent, I mean within the last 2 years. A great place to buy old games is Half Price Books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent place to look.
I wish we had those around here. I've never had one anywhere I've lived.
Yeah. We have
Well-
a place, Wonder Booking Games, actually,
Yeah,
is down
really?
here that's really good for that.
You got Dave busting on you about time.
Yeah.
Get some DC in there.
Want some DC love.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Don't apologize to him. He's just being insufferable.
Well, this is. I'm a Batman guy also, and here's a special anniversary issue of Batman 100,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
which yeah, it's kind of neat. And let me see the date. Oh, that's from June of '56.
Wow.
But
Very nice.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of neat. And then I thought everybody likes this, and I watch some of those shows when I'm sitting around bored. They talk about the hot books or whatever.
Mhm.
It's kind of fun to see. But this was one of them, and this was Batman 251.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Neil Adams,
Neil
when Joker
Adams.
gets nasty.
Yeah.
Yes, and I kind of like it. It's cool.
It's an okay book.
Yeah.
It's only been homaged and swiped a few times.
Only
Yeah.
a couple times. Yeah. You know.
I mean, it's only an 8.5, so it's no big. And this is a Detective Comics 49, and it's a recent one also. And what's neat about this is the cover is by Neil Adams, and he also signed it, and it's an homage as well, which I don't like a whole lot of homages, but I
Yeah.
really like this one.
Nice.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
Detective
Yeah.
Comics homage, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that far.
Homage in itself.
Yeah.
Yes, but I really like the art on this one.
Only a 9.8 Milt,
Yeah.
not a 9.9.
Well, you know.
Just kidding.
Oh no, the
No.
9.8's pretty. Well, for a signed book, that's pretty good.
That
It's
is
great
pretty-
for a
That's
signed
really
book.
good.
If you get a 9.8 in a signed book, that's amazing,
It is.
Yeah, I mean, especially if Stan Lee's the guy who signed it. So.
right?
And here's the it's Batman Gotham City strategy game. Now this is Stratego for Gotham City.
For Gotham City.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. There you go.
Yeah.
So Batman Stratego, got it.
Now the pain in the ass part about this is it. We're talking. I like board games that you can play, in an hour. This is a board game that we're looking at, like if you're playing against people that have an intelligent brain in their head. It can be like a 4-hour game,
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
and it gets
Gets
you get
really
mad
long.
sometimes.
See,
But,
one of my favorite ones was Risk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Risk.
I love Risk.
That's a great game.
Yeah.
And then that's how
Yeah. That one's complicated. What year is that one from, Milt, did you say?
this is recent. This is what the hell?
Now, does it
Oh,
come with a little,
2012.
does it
2012.
come with a little bat signal in it?
That's what it looked like.
I don't feel like opening it up right
Oh,
now.
oh, that's
Oh, you can't see it on the back?
Yeah, everything on the back is in the game.
Oh, okay, nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is one of those games that
And I love when they actually had little plastic figures and not just
Yep.
the cardboard,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah,
cardboard always wore out.
This is a $60-$70 game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's not an easy one, but they do have those half that price, like $30-$35 at
Yep.
half price books. So I recommend that, and it's a good game as long as you have people who
Yeah, know how to play it.
apply themselves. How about that?
That sounds very reasonable, Milt.
Right. I mean, there's certain games where the people have to have a good level of involvement in to make it fun.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Now, everybody's seen the first issue of this, so here's issue 2 of Space 1999.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And,
love that show too.
And what's hard to find is the final issue, number 7.
Number 7.
Ooh, what a great cover too.
Yep.
It got spicy when they got the alien on there. What's her name? God, I can't think of her name now. But she would she would transform into those beasts and stuff and be like, "Get out of my way!" I love that part.
Yes.
I've still never seen that show. I have it on my Tubi now to watch.
Gotta watch that show. It's only 2 seasons, but I tell you, it's 2 seasons, but it's like 26 episodes a season. So there's like 52 episodes.
Yeah.
Just jump to season 2. It's better.
And then there's the Space 1999
game.
Wow.
Now, believe it or not, I have 2 of these, and one of them I was supposed to be sending to Mark like a year and a half ago. I never got off my ass to send it to him. And I apologize for that, sir.
No, Milt, it would cost too much money, man.
Well, I'll get it to you eventually. I promise.
Because I have everything Space 1999 almost, Gary. Like
Except that board game, right?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You're like me. You have everything Space 1999, and you also have UFO.
Yep.
UFO is something I found on YouTube. That is a neat show and some risque clothes for then.
Oh yeah.
That main actress, absolutely stunning.
Yes.
Bernard Cumberbatch's mother.
Is it really?
Yep.
All right, now I got to go look.
and she still looks good for her age today.
Yep. If you're talking about which one, anyways, Bernard Cumberbatch's mother is one of them on that show.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was talking about the brunette, the main.
Well, there's so many, Gary.
Oh, okay, that's true.
But that is a very cool game, Milt.
Yes, it's. I'll get it to you. I promise. Now, again, I couldn't find the comic, but everybody's got the first issue of it. So, but Transformers.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Which is
never played that game either.
This is actually hard to find.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
And it's I think it's down here. I don't like looking, but it's like 1982 or so.
And again, look at that. Oh, it came out when the movie came out, huh?
Yeah, probably.
The animated movie.
Yeah, and then it's a complex game. There's a lot of games kind of like this with the hexagonal. So it's kind of
yeah. I feel like that might take longer than an hour.
Actually, I don't know. I don't recall playing this in the past year. So,
but still a great cover art again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say who did it.
They never signed that stuff. Wish they would.
Well, I mean that's like pre-code books, right? When the cover artists never got due.
Probably weren't allowed. I mean the game company was like, it's not about you, it's about the game.
Yeah.
The same thing with action figures and the comic book artists that were doing the card art for the action figures.
Action figures, yeah, sure.
Now, let me.
Nauman's asking you if you have a game table in your cave. That's just to play games on.
It's called a dining room table.
Dining room table. Just like everybody else has.
Nauman's trying to get extra fancy over there.
Right.
Very fancy.
Game table? What's crazy?
Oh, here you go. Here's a magazine. This is for Steve. It is.
Oh.
Ad magazine with a Monopoly
board game.
Homage, I guess you'd say.
Right.
Yep.
And there are a number of different Mad games, and these are from the late 60s, early 70s. This is
wow.
70s,
yeah.
I guess.
I just love that art.
I would spend so many hours in Mad magazines when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Steve has this. That's my question.
Well,
I know he went to bed too. So
yeah, he had to go to bed. So you'll have to ask him. You have to DM him and say, "Do you have this?"
Well, and then yeah, but it's here's what the back looks like. So we know this is the one from 72, I guess.
Yeah, they look very 70s.
Yeah. Parker Brothers.
Yeah, it's Parker Brothers, right?
Yeah.
That is really cool.
And then the other one is this is goofy. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I have of Mad is the magazine game.
But I mean, the art is so great.
Yep, it is.
Alfred E. Newman.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's also on the back. So this is 69, 70. So
yeah,
it's kind of neat.
It's very neat.
So let me put these back. Should have showed those earlier when Steve was still here.
Oh, he'll finish this on the rewind. He always does.
Yeah, he will.
There's no doubt that he has that. I
gotta think he does.
Yep.
And Bobby De La Ghetto saying Jack Davis art.
Yep.
Thank you, Bobby.
And then I have the first issue of this one, but I couldn't find the dang thing. Mainly because I couldn't get upstairs. And that is from 1965, the I Dream of Jeannie game.
Yep.
Wow.
Now this one's actually hard to find.
Yeah,
that is a hard one to find.
Yeah.
Did they make a Bewitched one too, or just that?
I'm sure.
It's a smaller version Bewitched game.
Oh, okay.
Do you have this one, Mark?
I do have that one, and I have the Bewitched game too. Because Barbara Eden, Elizabeth Montgomery. Come on.
See, I'm an Elizabeth Montgomery over Barbara Eden guy.
Oh.
Yeah, but no.
I don't think so.
Barbara Eden you take to bed and
I think Elizabeth Montgomery is one of the great beauties we've ever had. I just think she was gorgeous.
Yes, they're both gorgeous.
Yes.
In different ways, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, I never said Barbara Eden was ugly. I just said I prefer.
Okay, we're starting a whole different poll here.
Yeah, we're having we just went down a different rabbit hole here, Gary. Yeah. Come on, get us back on track.
This is not a good rabbit hole.
No. I agree, Milt. Not a good rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Anyway. Where are we, Gary?
We're gonna have to. I think. This would be.
This is number 10.
He's shown 14 games so far.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
So he's, we're just having fun.
He's doing
this. This is game number 10.
Okay.
Coming up. Okay, so let's just say that.
Okay,
say that.
Sure, we'll go with that counting.
Sure.
And it's a Marvel, so I always love these Marvel Collector's Items Classics. And this is the first issue from 65. And I always recommend that when people see these, they should pick them up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really like these issues.
Right.
And I actually slabbed like the first 12. I don't know why. It's one of those stupid things to do, but it's kind of neat. And the next game, I thought this was appropriate. This was a Marvel Team Up #1.
Yes.
And it has Spider-Man and the Human Torch.
And Sandman.
And also in this game, I thought this would be kind of cool because I don't think people have seen this, but this is one of those golden record reprints.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually had this one signed by Stan Lee, which is kind of neat. I mean, it's actually a good signature.
Yeah. Stands right out. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you can read it, which is shocking. And I figured, so we got Spider-Man and Fantastic Four, and we have the Amazing Spider-Man game with the Fantastic Four.
Oh, wow.
This is
what a great combo.
Yeah, it's a neat game.
It is a neat game. It's sitting right over there, Milt, in my room.
So that's
now. What was the premise of that game, Milt?
What's that?
What was the premise of that game?
You go around. If I remember correctly, I'm not going to open it up. Go around the and around, and it goes to the middle, and the first one to the middle wins.
Okay.
It's kind of a chase. Yeah, it's kind of a chase game.
Yeah.
So,
right on.
But it's a lot like the other Marvel games from the late '60s, the Captain America game and the
that one.
Nice.
What's funny? Do you have the Hulk one with Captain America? I think.
Me.
I can't believe you found it that quickly. That's I could not do that.
I'm kind of anal when it comes to organization. Anyway, that's the board.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wait, let's make you big a second, Mark.
Just for a second, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So is it kind of like a Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
So it's
what great art.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
And it looked like John Romita Sr. art on the cover of that game.
Really, that's what I was going to say.
You know it does.
Yeah.
Romita Sr.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. I'll go to my final the game with the story. And that is my dad. I'm not sure where it's at, but I think he was born in 1927. And he gave me the first Mickey Mouse comic book way back when I was a youngster. And I have that somewhere. Eventually I'll get it graded. It's kind of neat. It's from like 1929.
Wow.
And he also gave me the first Donald Duck party game from 1935.
Holy cow.
It's kind of neat. So I figured I better pick some Donald and Mickey books. This is from 1945. This is their Christmas book.
Nice.
Which I like.
That is a great grade for that age, and look how that presents. That's beautiful.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, I like this kind of stuff,
Bobby.
And then this right next to it, I saw the 4-color number 386 from 1952, and that is Walt Disney and the first appearance of Uncle Scrooge.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
Kind of a cool. He's always one of my favorite characters. And then just from recent, and this is this is Del Otto, right? Yeah, Gabrielle Del Otto, Uncle Scrooge #1 from like 2020, and it's kind of neat in the sense that I was able to get a 9.8 with a totally black cover.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, that book is got hot and stayed hot.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty unique.
So I really like that. There's a couple other ones, Disney characters that I got also that he did, but the game I was telling you about, Walt Disney's own game. I'm not sure if it's the first game Walt Disney put out, All I know is that it's the first game they did back in 1930.
That's very cool.
Wow.
Wow. That's neat.
Party game for young folks.
Yep.
Yeah, no idea when the last time I played this was.
Man,
that's pretty cool.
Just thinking about the age of it. I mean,
kind of afraid to open it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be terrified to open it.
But it looks amazing, Milt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is really in great shape. It's hard to believe it'll be 100 years old in 11 years.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that is nuts. Holy cow.
But my dad gave this to me, and this was his when he was a kid. And he gave this to me, I guess I might have been about 16, 17, whenever he was throwing stuff out because my mom was bitching at him.
Right. Clean up. Yeah.
We need some space.
Yeah, basically. I don't understand why. But he goes, "You want to hold on to this?" And I said, "Sure." Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, we got multi-generation comics. Why not games?
Why not games?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's my favorite game, of course.
That's a good one. That's really cool, Milt.
And a great personal connection.
Yeah.
My dad gave it to me. So what the heck?
Nice. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's.
Now, you do have that 10-1-1, which is the spec book, which I'm not good at spec books. But this is one I think a friend of mine turned me on to this, and I think it might be a good one someday. You never know. This is New Teen Titans, number 93 from December of 1992. And what is cool about this is similar to She-Hulk having seductive covers,
Right.
like jumping rope or whatever, or getting out of the shower or whatever. This doesn't have that kind of cover. What's seductive is inside. Now, the other thing that's cool about this book is that Adam Hughes did the art for the book.
Oh, wow.
So that makes it kind of a double hit.
Yeah.
But here's the cover, and it shows all the guys looking at the magazine, which is called Expose. And if you go to the centerfold,
conveniently,
right?
I know.
Here's the cover of the book, the magazine that they're looking at.
Oh my gosh!
And then in the centerfold is a centerfold of Starfire.
Ooh!
Wow!
Which who knows? Someday this could be, a book that people were trying to find.
Right, like everybody that's watching this show tonight.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Well, I mean, it's
I mean, that's really cool. What a great Adam Hughes art centerfold in there.
What's that, sir?
So what a great Adam Hughes art centerfold in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's
and what's the number on that again?
93.
93.
Gary was already writing it down. He's on eBay on his phone.
I wrote it down as soon as he said it because I keep track. This is everything Milt's shown tonight.
Right, you need to send that out to the class so we can
there you go.
all have it.
I mean, she's naked, but the hair covers the vital areas.
Right.
Oh, of course.
They skirt the comic code just enough. They keep it within bounds.
There is no comics code marking.
Oh yeah.
Not for when that came out, but
no.
So, but it's funny seeing the guys' faces on the cover.
Yeah.
So, but that's my spec book.
Nice.
I mean, you can pick that up for a couple bucks.
Right, I was just looking $3 on eBay.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I would pick up 10 of them, and
well, that's the thing. It's Adam Hughes. That's like an under the radar book. Then, like nobody really knows about it.
Not according to Doug Bratton. He said 40 copies just sold on eBay.
Well, we know Doug got 40 copies on the way.
This is the first spec book. I mean, it's funny if you actually go to your LCS or whatever. Like the other day, last couple of weeks ago, I was looking, and it goes 89, 90, 91, 92, 94.
Right.
It's not there. Who knows?
Who knows?
If you can get it for $3, I get it for $3.
Yeah.
But I pay a whole lot of money for it. Hell no. Would I buy a $3 one and frame it up? Maybe.
Right.
Maybe not, So that's my 10-1-1 of board games and comics.
Very cool, Milt.
That was fantastic, Milt.
That was very good.
Well, I hope everybody liked it.
Just seeing the art on those board games alone was worth it. The art's so amazing.
Hey, Milt.
Yes, sir.
The Fantastic Four game that you have. Can I see the cover again?
You're talking about the Spider-Man Fantastic Four one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there is a Fantastic Four one by itself.
Yeah. I want to see if yours is different than mine by one little thing, just to make you go down another rabbit hole.
You're such a jerk.
He's doing that Canadian price variant thing on you.
Aha. Okay. See the sun and yours?
Yeah.
Yes.
See the sun on mine?
All right, let's.
It's got words on it.
Oh,
interesting.
It's got Puerto Rico.
This is the Canadian version.
It is. It says avec with
the French.
With four Fantastic Four allies.
The French version. And then
This is America. Speak English.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm not
Stand strong, Milt. He's trying to get you to go over the wall.
There you go. Just saying, if you want to be a completionist, Milt, there's this other one.
If it's reasonably priced and I see it, I'm not going to see it. I'll tell you what, I might come up to the Toronto
to the comic.
Yes.
Fan Expo. You're more than welcome, Milt.
I think it might be something fun to do. It's only like 6 hours away, I think.
Yeah.
So here's my pickups I got from a friend.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
This was a while back. This was like close to a month ago. But
yeah, the 7-Eleven, right?
This is the 7-Eleven, and this is the 7-Eleven as well.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the Conan 7-Eleven. Those cups are hard to find.
Yeah, nobody kept them.
I don't know. Anytime I can get Howard the Duck stuff, it's
absolutely
right.
And Dave, sometimes you can level Toronto, and the rest of the country won't mind.
I like this Howard the Duck mug I got from a friend.
That's very cool.
Mark, Toronto will do anything to make an excuse for how they don't win the Stanley Cup ever.
But they don't even need to make an excuse.
Right?
But I will tell you this, Gary. I remember when they did win it last time.
Right?
How old are you? That's now. Why is Toronto out already?
No, well, it depends on how they do tonight, which I'm not expecting.
Right? Is Austin Matthews back in tonight? It's going to be tough.
How
they
far
did good the other night, though?
Are they down by how many games?
They're down by one game right now.
3-2. They're 3-2.
3-2.
Oh, and they're at home tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, home advantage in hockey is so big.
Yeah, and that last game was stressful. I'm not even a fan of either team, and I was just like, it was just so many missed opportunities on both ends. Some goalies were playing out of their mind.
Oh, the goalies! It was a good game. But anyway, we're taking away from Milt's incredible show.
Now, Mark, I grew up watching. What got me into hockey? I grew up watching Don Cherry and Ron McLean.
Yep. See,
I grew up watching.
Because I would watch those double headers every.
I grew up watching Lemieux.
Yeah, Mario Lemieux. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, see, I remember when Dave Keon lifted up the cup in 1967. So it was a while ago.
Quite some time.
And Toronto's had all that controversy, like Bill Barilko disappeared and all that stuff. And
yep. Anyway,
well,
we digress. We digress.
Right. Yeah, don't get me down a hockey hole there, because I'll talk.
Yeah.
Milt,
the Penguins got Toronto's ex-GM running the show.
Yeah.
As soon as he comes on board, they don't make the playoffs for the first time in like
ages.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, fantastic show, Milt. Great.
That was
great
really
games,
fun.
Sir, and great comics to go with it.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
I got the books, the games out on Monday, and then I was having trouble finding the books today. So I did the best I could.
No, it was really good, Milt.
It was amazing, Milt. It was fantastic.
I'm glad you.
I like how you put them together. It was perfect.
Yep.
Well,
excellent show.
And you gave Mr. Mark Andrews something to live up to, because in 2 weeks' time he's doing his version of this very same show.
Oh.
Now, Milt, I would like to have you back as a co-host on that night. So you can be at Mark's seat watching him.
That's right.
Well, that would be fine, sir.
Oh,
see, I was really nice to you, wasn't I?
That's just because you haven't mailed that game out yet. That's why he's being nice.
That's why he's being nice.
I'm just going to hold up a blank space, and this would have been a Space 1999 game.
Please tell me you don't have that.
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't.
Now we started a fun thing, like doing something different with the 10-1-1. I would like to explore even different areas than comics and games. Just so many things we could do with the concept of the show.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you could do a comic and a Funko Pop.
We could. But Milt, that was a great. First of all, guys, the credit goes to Milt. This was his idea.
It was a good idea, Milt.
I'm just a facilitator of Milt's idea. This was Milt's idea, and it was fantastic.
No.
And in 2 weeks, I'm just going to copy what Milt did.
Yeah.
In French.
In French. I'm just going to show exactly the same game, but the French version.
You bastard.
Lord.
Well, a couple of them I'm not going to be able to duplicate for sure. Like that Disney game is awesome.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Well, that's my dad's. That's
just the age on it alone, and the fact that it still looks that good's amazing.
Yeah, it's maybe I might actually open it up and look at it, but it's one of those things.
Very cool.
Nothing ever I find coming out of the ground looks that good.
Right, put the white gloves on when you look at it, Milt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have these special gloves that we use for the restoration company, and maybe I'll use those. But anyhow.
All right, so let's go around and see what everyone's got coming up. Jim, what's coming up for you, sir?
I am starting a new series. It's called Can You Dig It? Can You Dig It comic review. And I just actually haven't posted it yet. I haven't done the review yet because this is going to be the first set of books that I read. My LCS is doing where they have like sets of books that you can buy. And so I figured I'd pick this Bullseye. It's the best of Bullseye 1 through 5. I'm going to read it. It's not going to be like a full review. I'm not going to give away a lot of it, but I just want to kind of talk about the artist and the story just briefly and gives it, see whether it's thumbs up, thumbs down, or whatever. But if you watch the whole video, which, I try to keep them as short as possible, and I'm going to tell you a comment to leave or a word to leave in the comment below, maybe we'll do some type of picker thing, and we give this away to somebody. I don't know. We'll see.
Hashtag Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Hashtag Gravedigger.
No, just...
I like the idea.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's so many sets that you see that you don't have a clue as to whether it's worthwhile picking them up or not.
Right.
Right.
So I need guidance.
And Mark, are you showing up on any channels besides here in 2 weeks? So you got a show with Joe?
No, I think my next appearance on the great WWW web there is on your show in a couple of weeks.
Nice. So, well, you got a lot of homework now.
Oh, I got a lot of homework. I got to dig deep and find a bunch of stuff that, Milt doesn't have, which is going to be pretty tricky. Or Milt didn't show.
Right.
Yeah, because I bet you he's got them.
Right.
No.
Yeah. But I like the format, like comic game.
Right.
Comic.
I do too.
Cool.
I think that was a great idea.
Yeah, all Milt's idea. This episode is basically Milt's idea.
Well, Milt, you're a genius there. How's that?
No, I'm just a guy trying to have fun. That's all.
Well, that was cool. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Without Gary, none of this would be possible.
That is true. He's the one that gives us space and air time.
So, Milt, are you appearing anywhere in the next couple weeks?
Actually, I saw on Instagram that Joe's going to have a YouTube show tomorrow. I told him I could go on that, and Mark, you should come on too.
It depends on what time it is, Milt. I haven't looked at it yet because I've been out of the house all day. So
yeah, but I on Instagram, I'm almost at 1,000 followers.
Oh,
good for you.
So what I'm going to do is whoever, if I get 1,000, I'm like 14 away. I'm going to be giving out a Funko Pop of Star Wars.
Oh, that's neat.
That is neat.
Let's make you big, Milt, so you can show it off.
Wow.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm not a Star Wars guy. I'm a Star Trek guy. So
yeah,
I figured, what the heck? I think
What
people
the heck?
might like it. And then
nice.
if I get to 1,000, what I'll do is
his link is in the description below, Matthew. I always have my guest links in the description.
Flowers Comics is what I'm under. But I'm also going to give away a slab.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I figured, what the hell? I'm going to be kind of homebound for a couple weeks here, so I'm going to be posting a lot more also.
Nice.
On
Cool.
Instagram. So
Now,
I'd
have you ever
thank
posted
everybody
your
for
games?
watching. What's that, sir?
Have you ever posted your games on Instagram?
No.
Those would be great posts.
Oh man, yeah, they would be. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Maybe I will then. Maybe I'll do both.
Very cool.
Thank you, Joe. Joe's got your Instagram posted for everybody.
Yeah. All right. Good job, Joe. Because I was going to do it. There you go.
Thank you kindly, sir.
So I know you got at least 2 more tonight with Matt and Jackson Roykirk.
Yeah.
Careful, this guy's a bit of a troll, though. You gotta be careful with Jackson.
Jackson Roykirk gives Matt Woods a hard time, which
that's his one redeeming
my book,
quality.
that's a good thing. That's kind of fun.
No, Jackson Roykirk's awesome, and also one of the first people who turned me on to the Conan records. He had made a CD of the old Conan story records and sent it to me. He made it's beautiful. I still have the CD that he made. And then I went out and got the books after that, but I didn't even know about them until Jackson had told me about them. And then, I had to get them because I had to have them.
Mm-hmm.
But great stuff. All right, coming up for me next Tuesday on the 1011, We have a fantastic girl, Gabrielle from Instagram, making her 1011 debut, so that'll be fun. It's always nice to see someone new on and learn about them. Then we have Bleeker making his second appearance on the 1011 on Thursday. And then, of course, the week after that, we have Lorenzo from Indie Comics Review on Tuesday making his second appearance. And then, of course, Mr. Mark Andrews stepping into Milt's shoes for game night.
No, I can't step into the shoes. I can only just quietly, humbly follow.
There you go.
All right. Can I also mention I have a what day is today? May
2nd.
May 2nd. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On May 12th, or when is Mark going to be on? What's his date?
Oh, his date. Oh, I just closed it because I'm a DTD. Here we go. Is the 16th.
16. Yeah.
Okay. I will have a special announcement on that date as well.
Ooh, very nice.
Cool.
So,
Jim, how lucky are you, man? You get to be here for the board game nights.
I know, man. I'm already putting it in my phone. I'm like, oh, Mark Andrews is doing board games. This is going to be cool.
Right?
I'm feeling no pressure. I'm feeling no pressure at all.
Well,
Right. But again, I have a channel. I have a format. If anybody has any ideas that they'd like to show something off that fits the 1011 format, just do like my buddy Milt here. Say, hey, this would be fun. And we'll set up a special episode for you.
Pretty cool.
The show's pliable. We just, it's about having fun. And I think we all had a lot of fun tonight.
Definitely.
I'm gonna be rewatching this just to see some of that game art.
yeah.
It's just amazing.
I'll try to post some, and
Yeah.
I'd really like to see some 10-1-1s where it was all comics that had wraparound covers.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
it would. But we'd have to. Yeah, but I'm for all that, and that's what. But anyone can do that, right? Anyone can pick their theme when they come on.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that might even be a nice future one for you, Milt. 10-1-1 wraparound covers.
Yeah, because Mark would just criticize everything that I showed. So.
Not everything.
All right.
Or Mark could pick a decade, like
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
all books from the 1940s, all books from the 1950s.
Yep. There's all sorts of cool things we could do. Anyway.
Oh yeah, 10-1-1 board game would be fun, right?
That would be.
There we go.
All right, but anyway, guys, thank you.
Oh,
all so
how about
much. Oh, go
10-1-1 card games? There are so many superhero card games.
There
and
are.
yeah.
card games related to comics. It's they're all out there. I got a bunch of them, but not
Sounds like we got to get you back on in June.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But no, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm open for anything. You know that. I want to say thank you first of all, like always, to my co-host. The show's always better with more people besides me here. So thank you, Mark. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you guys.
Right on.
Also, and of course, my illustrious returning guest here, Milt. Milt, thank you so much for coming on, buddy. It's always a pleasure. And just so you guys know, I gave Milt a new nickname, and I'm gonna premiere that nickname here because I had not seen Milt before, and I told Milt this story when I saw him in person, and the first time he was on Anachronic Comics channel, because I had met Milt through Whatnot, and he kept beating me out for books I liked. And then when I saw his face on Joe's channel, I'm like, it's that SOB.
He built me
Nice.
So I lovingly refer to Milt as that SOB.
That SOB.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
What's funny is there's probably a lot more people that refer to me as that more than he knows. So.
But with affection?
Yeah.
No,
probably not.
No. No, nobody calls. The only person that shows any affection to me is Tina.
Oh, there you go. Come on now. We're always nice to you, Milt.
Anyhow, I enjoy coming on the show. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Digger, I wish you could have made it to the Steel City Con. It would have been nice to see you again. Didn't get a chance to talk to you a whole lot in December.
But you know what? They got more coming. You know, I'll get up there eventually. I just
He was just ducking it because I was there, Milt.
What's that, sir?
He was just ducking it because I was there.
No, that's the reason to go. I was so that I couldn't go. I was like, damn it, he's going, and I to hang out with him, and he's not even going to be. I'm not even going to be able to go.
Make sure you tell everybody about that Rochester July show.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I'm going to be doing probably a little show on it with Ken, who runs it.
Nice.
So, but there's I mean, Mark, if you guys can make it across the border, we have Empire Comic Fest, which is it takes up a whole little center here. And you got about 15, 20 vendors in there, and it's just about books. You got them from the Platinum Age all the way up to the Modern Age.
Wow.
And it's a total just show with books. There's always a couple guests that are there signing books, and they don't charge a lot for you to sign them. I think Al Milgram's going to be there and a couple others.
Nice.
So it's a nice little festival. Like and if you're gonna do it, plan on doing it on a Saturday because I'm off Saturday, so I can go there and hang out. But it's Joe and Matt Woods went there with me last time, and they walked away with some books that they were looking for.
Cool.
Yeah, but awesome show, guys. And of course, before we leave, we have to thank the crowd. Thank you so much to the chat. We appreciate all of you being here. The show is always better with you guys and the feedback and the picking and the camaraderie. So thank you very much to the chat. And as I like to end these things, keep it casual.